Hello! Welcome to 22nd episode of Live or Die Agency Run, where I quit my job and start an agency with like very, very limited savings, and I'm literally risking my life. And I feel good about it, to be honest. I think I have savings left for this month, and I still have 0 clients, man, and it sucks. But I'm not gonna vent about it at all. Today's video is probably going to be a little bit longer because I want to show you guys, give you guys huge value today. I really do. Because yesterday I was able to show you, 7 things that I need to work on, and 3 are done. And to be honest, this is easy. This is like a 30-minute job or something because I need to record a video. If not, it will be like 10-minute job. This can wait, and this is probably the hardest thing that I'm going to commit tomorrow, the most of the day. Because, man, I have to record like 10 videos or something. I need to ask my partner to record some videos. It's going to be tough. But luckily that I already have the onboarding template there, and that's going to save a lot of time. Anyway, so just before I start with what I have to show you, I want to go through this. This was funny. My wifey I was sleeping like a baby last night. And the funny part is she was not at all. She stayed for another night, and she drove to her job for like 2.5 hours and woke up earlier. But she wasn't able to sleep well. I don't know if she was sleepwalking last night or something, but she was able to. She almost broke my monitor. And when I woke up, the camera that I'm recording this was like loose. And I heard nothing. Also, she was telling me that she kissed me for like when she was leaving. I never felt that as well. Like, man, I was a dead body. So if it was only me last night sleeping, this would be like 200%. 9 hours pure sleep. And I think my app is showing that I fell asleep like after 12 minutes or something. But yeah. So my sleep was awesome. But the purple is like when she slept with me, in the same bed. So it's not accurate. Like here as well. My diet was amazing today. I just had some walnuts and the whole chicken. And that's it. Training. What a run I had today, man. What a run I had today. And I was nuts. Like I was 0.04 seconds a minute speed pace late to break my application record. Because 2015 I ran 10 kilometers in 32. But now I'm trying to get it below 50, and it's hard with my, spine condition. It's like a handbrake running all of the time, and I need a lot of time and consistent training to push this. And I'm almost there. So, but I was mad at myself because I could do it today, but I just didn't push it as much as I can. But okay. But I felt good. Like this is a good time for me. So I wanted to show you a few stuff. Oh fuck. Okay, this is a good one. So I created also sales meeting tracker. Nothing spectacular, just to track my show, show KPIs and quick close when did not, for the meetings. And this was easy. This was like 5 minutes, you know. I got I cannot open this. You will see the people who I spoke with, and the no shows. I wanted to show you my Trello. What the hell? Like, I don't care. Let them sue me. This is how I organize my meetings, and like follow up after a call if they're still not closed, that they are maybes, or something like no shows, meetings. This guy, I think he didn't show up. Yep, he didn't. The one guys and these guys is still not one, but and the last. And this one I just decided I don't want to work with them, by the way. But you can take this, like, if you want to organize your meetings. Whenever I book, I just put this here. So, and yeah, the blue one is Eastern, yellow one is Central, orange is Mountain, and red is Pacific time in US. And yeah, so I was working on the offer and script for my cold calling. I'm good at this, but I still figure out there's a huge room for improvement. And I'm going to read this kind of with the right tonality. I usually don't have script, but I will tell you everything how I do this, because I want to help you guys. I figured out that I know a lot, and I should share this, man. Like, why not? And I want to show you how I create the offer today. Today I was reading Patrick Bet-David book. I started for the third time because it's awesome. And here in this page 30, he's talking about the drives. In this part, he's talking about trying to figure out what drives me. But later on, he also talks about how you can figure out what drives your teammates and people around you, because everyone has his unique why he's doing something. And if your why is not like this at the same level as what you're doing right now, you're like not happy, you're a broken person. And also your teammates as well, and people that work for you, hopefully, because we are all here being a business owners, And then I ask myself, like, what drives my market? What drives my industry? And I start thinking about the calls I had, because I talked to hundreds of the owners so far. And I figured out business owners, like, they're not the same, especially my niche. But I think all of them. But my niche, like, some of them like to play offense and some of them like to play defense. And let me explain this. Some of them like to crush competition, want to grow, want to reach some goals with the team, want to advance, want to be the best, want the respect, recognition on the market and all of that. But some of them just want to be in the comfort zone and have a security, have a lifestyle with their families, helping others around in their neighborhoods. And that's all. And I cannot have the same approach to the winners that are playing offense and the people that are playing defense and safe. That's what I figure out. So I was trying to figure out what drives the, like, people have that play attack and what drives people have that play defense. And they're totally different people. So one approach for both of them doesn't work. And I figure out that I'm struggling with these people, because those are the guys that are saying, hey, I do referrals only, stuff like that. So I need to shake their security if they want to work with me, because they feel safe. They're like, referrals only, we're doing okay, I don't want to, that's it. I need to shake their security somehow. But these guys are like, hey, let's kill it together, man. Let's make a lot of money, stuff like that. but let's crush the competition and all of that works on them, you know. And it's so nice to work with people like this, you know, because they're winners. And I want to work mostly with these people, but since I'm just starting, I need to, you know, tolerate a few of these as well, and to learn to work with them. Because what I figured out, okay, let's do this. By the teachings of Charlie Morgan and his polarity paradoxes video. Our brain is binary, so everyone will naturally. Hey, did I just do this? Oh yeah, this is the second one. They're binary. I mean, our brain is a binary, and you just expect that people will be like attack or defense. But I guess that the goats, they defend their business when they should defend, and they attack when they should attack. And I think that's the goat level. That's like most successful, how most successful people are doing, you know, like that. I remember I was working with a friend. He's having a dog transport company from Europe to US and backwards, transporting dogs and cats. And then COVID hit, and everyone started playing defense. Hey, we cannot fly, airplanes are not flying, blah 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 blah. And airplanes were like, there were a few like companies that were allowing dogs, but for example, and he find which ones are allowing pet transportation first. So he started using Turkish Airlines, for example, but they were not, and he started killing the dog transport. I mean, companies are growing, but that airline company was not letting some of the dogs to transport. So for some other dogs, he was going to Budapest or Vienna to transport some other dogs with some other, you know, companies, some other airlines. And while everyone was crying about COVID, how you cannot fly anymore, he made probably the best company in the world in the dog transport. Because he was playing the attack when no one was. That was the time for him to attack, and he does it. Now he's probably top 3 in the world for sure. And I guess that goats are thinking that way. Like, they know when they can attack, they know when they need to defend. Yeah, so this was like, I was trying to figure out how I can use my script, how I can create a script for these kind of people. You know, offense, they want to grow, and the defense want to, you know, focus on stability. And my goal is, you know, to identify the problems, connect on a personal level. Here I just thought that's a good thing. And then, like, when they connect, try to see and figure out in the meantime, are they offense or defense, and then try to attack them from the right angle, you know, and then invite them to a meeting. And then I was creating my offer. Like, I was doing this real time, you know, and like, what are my like features, what's good about my offer compared to the what markets wants, and what's my experience to the market so far. So as you can see, I'm creating a system. I'm not selling ads because that's a curse word. Hey, I made a pack. I made it like a partnership with one web development agency. Like, if someone of my people need a website, I send them to him, and vice versa. And I try to do some cold calls to send a website. If you say a website while cold calling in USA, it's an instant hang up, man. like you're showing a garlic to vampire. So basically, you know, you need to, you know, you cannot sell like, hey, I'm selling Google ads, because here's why. When you say I'm selling Google ads in your head, it's like I'm gonna grow your business. But when they hear a Google ads or Facebook ads or whatever, They hear I'm gonna get scammed, I'm gonna get burned, I need to give money for no reason, I'm gonna lose money, you know, I need to do something I don't want, that doesn't work, and so on. So in your head, Google Ads are a positive thing, in their head is not. So that's why I'm gonna say my Move Accelerator system designed for the movers, for a predictable client acquisition to fit your business goals that I need to figure out if they're defending or attacking, you know. So okay, this is my thing. We pick one owner in the area for exclusive work, you know. 3 months of trial, but this is not like a free trial, it's like a low entry trial, so we can basically see if we are a fit. That's the approach I usually have on the cold calls and why it works. Because, and that's why I figure out they want to hear as well. Like, let's test the waters, you know. Let me test if you are a good business owner to work with, and you can test us to see if we can make the results. Like, sounds fair. And also, if you don't like it, there is a 30-day risk-free guarantee. So if you don't like it, because you can say your cat doesn't like my t-shirt, I don't care. Here's a refund. So we aim to create a relationship, but you know, this is like offer 2.0. Whatever I tweak is going to go to 2.1. I'm gonna adapt, you know. This is what I'm going to use. And I'm sharing this because I think this is unique. I never saw something like this. I'm very creative, guys, and you know, I should do this on a regular basis. I have a lot of good ideas. So I wanted to show you this because it's a different way of thinking that I hope it can help you. And if someone gets a good value out of this, I'm a happy man. And let me go to my like cold calling script. So like the word script in the cold calling, I hate it. I don't see a cold calling like I read a script. I see it in segments, as you can see in the colors. As you can saw when I was in my tracker, this is each segment of a cold call, and I know what is the mission in each segment, you know. Here I have a mission for them to answer. Here I have a mission for them to pass a gatekeeper if it's a gatekeeper. Here I need to ask a good permission so they can give me a chance to pitch. And if I pitch good, I book. And that's how I see cold calling. It's not like a linear script or something that you just read. Or sometimes they answer. I make a joke. Sometimes I not, because you can hear how they answer. You know, if it's some serious dude or it's some high energetic dude. You know, like you cannot do the same every time. But that's some other stuff now that I don't want to talk about. But you understand it. So I split my script just into sections, and I'm gonna freestyle this anyway. I just wanted to create an idea how this should look. And what I'm improving this time is this. And why I'm doing this? Because my show rates suck. And one part is technical, second part is me. So it's not one thing. It's at least these two things. That I still don't have reminders as the texts, the emails, whatever, that you can constantly tell them that meeting is coming. And also, they were not that into the meeting. And I know that. I was better than what I was doing lately. I was lazy. And I start a good conversation. Hey, do you have this problem? Yes, I do. Okay, come to the meeting right now. I was lazy, not digging deeper. And this time I will. So I want to help you out with this because a lot of you guys are reaching out to me about the cold calling. and want to give you my view of this. I'm not the best guy in the world in this, but I have a lot of success booking calls, and I'm having fun doing that, and that's the most important thing. So first of all, you want them to answer. So the intro. I was a customer service agent for 9 years, and when you hear a person, hey, welcome to this company, blah blah blah, how can I help you today? It's a gatekeeper. you know, it's like someone that works there and pray, hey, this is Leila, how can I help you today? That voice is a gatekeeper most of the time. That formal answer with a lot of good energy, it's a gatekeeper. And you can know just by that. And even if it's not, you don't care. It's like 1 in 100. It's not going to be a gatekeeper with an answer like that. And when you hear that, what they do is just, hey, I'm calling back for John. Silent. Sometimes they're like, okay. Sometimes, hey, why are you calling? Just following up on a meeting we had last week. Silent. And usually, this is good enough. Sometimes, and they will tell me, hey, but John is not here right now. He's out of the office. He's on lunch. And when they say that, after this, I know that they're not lying. Sometimes they say, hey, I can send an email. No need for that. I'm going to call him back on the other number. I got 2 numbers. Boom. And later on, I'm going to call back again, But when I don't pass a gatekeeper, I put a note to know what approach I had so I can change it. But if I know that I got the owner, I was freestyling a lot there. And depends on the energy. When I got the guy that's like, bad energy, bad tone. Hey, Roger. I usually don't know to handle these kind of guys. But because they're totally the opposite of who I am, man. Fuck you, this. And I need to make a strategy for that, by the way. But they will answer and I will be, hey, John, how I am a man, and they will tell me something. And I will try to use that if it's possible to make a joke. Like, man, I was collecting this snow. What a storm that was yesterday, man. I bet you cannot get out of the out of the office today. And just a random conversation with a good energy, And I'm trying to do something like that when I got the owner. But sometimes you cannot, but then again, I jump to just try to establish a good energy, and then I go to the permission. And like, they have to say, hey, who's this? Hey, John, this is Goran, and I'm a small business owner calling you from Europe, actually. And I know you're going to hate me so much because this is a call, John. But I got something for you that you might actually like this time, and all I need is around 30 seconds to tell you why I called, if that's fair enough. And usually this works well. But you see my face, I just go, I have this like, Bluetooth headphones. When I got the owner, I go to the other room and I walk around my living room. I'm hitting with my hands, I'm boxing, I'm jumping, I'm transitioning that energy, and I'm really doing it like, hey, I'm a small business owner calling you all the way from Europe, my man, And I know that you're going to hate me so much because, this is the call everyone hates. But, man, like, I got something for you that you actually might like, and all I need is 30 seconds if that's fair enough to ask for. Usually just, they're good with it. Only not if they're like those bad Johns. John, what do you want, man? This doesn't work on these guys, but anyway, that these are the guys I don't want to work with anyway because their energy sucks. So big deal, So then I was pitching them usually, and I was always changing this. Um, and it was always easy for me to get to this part. But this part was hard. Uh, but not that much, but a lot of them are not fit. And I figured out, I tried, my goal was previously just to have a conversation in this pitch part. And as I said, I was trying not to say, hey, I do Google ads, I do website, I do Facebook ads. That doesn't work because they got 30 calls per day from all around the world offering them ads and marketing, man. So you cannot be the same. So I was previously saying that there was a research, and it's on my website as well, that I put. 87 of customers searching for moving company on Google. And I was saying to them, hey, like, did you know, like, we got a research, 87% of the people, customers of yours, are searching for you online. That's 9 out of 10 customers. Like, are you doing something, about this? That was my approach, and like, just wanted to do a conversation about their business, about promoting, and sometimes I was good, sometimes I was not, but I was freestyling. But this time I just want to say something similar, like most of the people, see 9 out of 10 customers look for quotes online, and I'm gonna start with that. Or the people are getting scammed and burned by the agencies. And like, I have a feeling that doesn't apply to your role. And these are like the two common problems they have in my industry. And then what I recently learned is I need to grow a little bit of pain with like how and why questions. So how are you dealing with that so far? And they will mention some problems, blah blah blah. So hey, I was burned with agency. So what was not working there? Do you have any data? Like, why you guys separated? I just need to build some pain, and after I hear enough, I will mirror back. So, John, you're saying me you tried 2 agencies and they were so bad that you just don't want to work with agencies anymore, right? And then he was like, hey, yeah, of course, no way agencies anymore. Like, so you hate agencies, guy, you know. But like, I want to do something that's fair, like I want to, and then I'm gonna hit him with my offer, like not like 4 sentences offer, but like something short, like, hey, but if I want to be fair, to start small so we can check if you're even a fit, produce you some results. We see that you're a serious business owner as well, because we only work with serious people, like, and if everything works, we can really do a long-term partnership, so you don't need to think about this anymore. You have a nice team working for you and you're covered. Is that what you want? And like, yeah, do you want to explore something like that? I know that it was hard, and also I need to not talk a lot on the phone as well. I need to let them talk. And after my offer, I'm gonna send a meeting. So this is new, that I want to improve in my cold calling. But what I want to say is, I was I'm a very playful guy. Like, I watched, for example, How I Met Your Mother series a few times, and there was some episode with how do they call them? It was not Stitch. It was not Glitch. Some guy that always, when he's not there, something amazing happened. And there was some fat guy that he was only in that episode, and he was always missing the good things. And it was, and 8 Pomodoro is on. And whenever he missed something, he was like, "Oh man!" And I was using that a lot. I was playing with that a lot. Like, someone say something that sucks, and I was like, man. You see, I said it differently. And like you can use a lot of stuff from movies like that, series, play with it. Like people react well to that kind of jokes and crap, Like be human. Don't like the worst thing you can do to yourself in a cold call is like, I need to book this guy. I'm gonna do the script. I'm gonna just read everything perfectly. No man, to be a relaxed human who wants to have a fun and good conversation, and that's it. That's it. So as I said, I just call, hey John, how have you been, my man? I literally do it like that. How can he be negative? Negative when I open with that, you know. If he's returned like a good positive energy, that's going to be a joke after that, and we're gonna laugh. And then I go to my permission, and because I'm already a good guy, it's so hard that he's going to reject to give me a chance to pitch him. And now I need to train a new pitch, which is kind of complicated. But for starters, you can do a pitch like just do your offer. That's very good. Like we have this and that to this, you know what I'm saying. But just don't care about the outcome. Play with your. I remember once I was watching some guy when AI came out, and he was selling some, making money with AI. First of all, he was doing it for free, and then he was selling some courses. And he was talking. He was how he was saying. Oh Jesus, I forgot. Ah yeah, there was no question without action. That's like man, we are Serbia. We are like zero racist. Like we're the first. We're the first country that had a law when like slaves come to our country, they were not slaves. We like when a black guy comes to Serbia, we see them as gods, And like in my city, we have like 20 different nationalities, and we were joking about who's Croatian, who's Macedonian, who's Bosnian, who's Hungarian, like. And I kind of don't understand that racist stuff be going on in the U.S. and because of that, this is why I stopped. I can offend some people that I don't even realize. I almost said the N word, and that word is like in my head is not offensive. It's like an avatar of a funny dude with a black skin. And I almost said it, and and that's something that when you're not from the US, for example, you need to pay attention when you're calling people to the US. It's like it's kind of different culture, especially if you're from Asia or something. That's a different story to Europe as well. You guys have a harder time as well than I do. And I'm from 2014. I'm virtually like working like I'm living in US. So yeah. I told you this is going to be a longer video. I hope it helps. And I'm sad because I'm still very bad at explaining things. And my ADHD brain is all over the place, and I never explain things how I want to. And because of that ADHD, I hate to have a script. It's painful, man. And it's a mess. But lately I'm trying to tackle that, and I'm better. A few months ago, this video should be like, at least now it has some like structure. Usually I'm done, man. My brain is fried for today. So yeah, I hope, guys, thank you for watching this. I hope this is helpful. I try to make it as short as possible, because I saw some guy putting some 2-hour long videos or something, but who has time to watch that, man? It's better watching Charlie anyway. Again, So that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. Community, you're awesome. I always like to chat with you. That's the first thing I do when I sit to work. Like, that's my opener, work opener. Go to community, chat a little bit, answer to all the comments, messages, uh, notifications, and everything. Like, and level up some people as well, who are like, boost them, and that's it. Like, it's like a nice way to start a day. So, and this is a nice way to end the day. Need to so I need to do my affirmation book, I need to do my diary, and that's it. And I need to plan my day for tomorrow, but it's already planned. So nice. Guys, salute to all of you great warriors. See ya tomorrow. Bye bye.